My role right now, I play the role of Drea Washington. I am married, like I said, with 3 kids. I'm a nurse. Oh my God, this is so, it's like a sensitive subject, but yes,
Okay.
recently, about a month ago, I really got killed. So,
Okay,
so
okay.
yes, I definitely experienced that. Oh, well, I know I'm think for the, like, well, I'm not think, I know for the last month I've been going through depression, like trying to understand why certain things had to happen. Just stuff like that. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so bad, but I just feel like sometimes it's like beyond our control,
Yeah.
and they always want to think the police is right, but they're not. So I'm against that. I just feel like they're just trying to cover up stuff to protect the blue badge. I feel like, well, from the recent things that has happened in the world, I feel like it have gotten worse. But it's gonna get better. We have to have faith that it's gonna get better. I think they're dumb.
Right.
I think it's like stupid because like I watch a lot of cop shows, even though they're not really real, but
Yeah.
they do touch on a lot of topics that's like really like real life stuff. So like some states, I don't know if they still do the death penalty, but I know I watch shows that they still do in certain states. So I just don't agree with it because you'll get like a marijuana charge and you'd be like in jail for 10 years versus a police going to kill someone and they get like 5 or 6 years. They post like pension gone and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely have seen somebody get off just on probation. So I don't really. Okay, y'all, my name is Kyra B. You can find me on Instagram at Experience Kyra B. Everything else is Kyra B. If you want to look up TV shows I've done, just Google my name. It will come up, and I hope y'all enjoy. And I play Drea Washington.
Well, my role is a SWAT team member. So I'm gonna be with other SWAT team members along with other detectives.
Okay.
And we have a scene where we're gonna basically come in and clear parts of the house and.
So you're gonna bust some doors down.
We're gonna bust some doors down. Gonna do some good action. No, I haven't.
Okay.
I can't say that I have. Yeah, I think every time it is shocking. I don't think it's something that you get used to.
Yeah.
So from my perspective, I grew up in Morocco in Africa.
Oh, okay.
So the brutality that I've seen was only in movies. Like you never hear about things that you would hear about it here in the U.S. So for me, I came here about 20 years ago, and just hearing the stories of what happens, it's really shocking. When you hear things that all the altercations with police and discrimination and. So for me, coming from African country where it was pretty mixed, black, whites, and Arab and different ethnicities in one place. I don't think there's that I don't think there's any like parallel to what anywhere in the world to what there is here in the U.S.
Oh, wow.
I just feel like it's the history of the U.S. kind of led to where the situation is now. Absolutely. I think there's injustice in the several aspects. In workplace and police altercations. There's discrimination even in the tax system. That I feel like there's injustice. So just the percentage of taxes that we pay related to our income, it's much lower for the rich and higher for the poor, which doesn't make any sense. So yeah, we definitely have our work cut out for in the future. So my name is Hamza Amour, and I have Instagram, which is Hamza Amour with 3 R's at the end.
I have my cousin actually passed away probably 9 years now, and it was unfortunately due to a car accident. A drunk driver was driving and they ran into a tree, and it was very traumatic for my whole family. We've been a very, very close family, so obviously having a death like that definitely impacts you, because you're questioning why and how come and what ifs and all types of things. So yeah, definitely traumatic. Yeah, so me and my son have talked a lot about it. We obviously think it's horrifying. We definitely want changes made. We are definitely encouraging that. We're definitely doing our part to make sure that we are proactive in how we talk about police brutality and how we are engaged and not just sitting back and, you know, letting it happen. We're trying to be active and making sure that we are constantly talking about it, having it being front of mind, letting our children know that this is something that's not okay. We actually we were driving on the road after, you know, some of the shootings that happened, and me and my son were talking about it because obviously they hear it, they see it on TikTok, and we were driving past and we saw like one car being pulled over probably by like 6 police officers on one guy, and my son immediately knew about it, or knew what was going on and was questioning it. And you know, it was so sad because unfortunately, yes, he was one African-American guy and he saw many police officers, and for him that was an eye-opening experience. Like, this isn't just something I see on the news. I just saw. It's definitely a sad time, but hopefully that change is on the way. And I think that, you know, with everything being in the media, there are changes, you know, that are happening, and hopefully will continue to happen. Oh, that's a tough one, right? Yeah. I mean, obviously you want change. You want what's best for, you know, people who are currently in prison today who are suffering from injustice. You want people who, you know, are suffering or who could, you never know what's next. So absolutely there needs to be change in the justice system. It's obviously not working the way it is today, especially that people have to fight for their rights. African Americans have to fight harder, which they shouldn't. So, you know, it's definitely weighs on you as a person, knowing that the justice system is not how it was, and you never know. It could be your child tomorrow who's suffering from it. So absolutely, you want to make sure that there is active change and things working. So, yeah. Yes, my name is Jasmine Hughes.
My character is Brad, father of 3 children, and I have a wife. No, I actually haven't. Actually, the only person that has passed that hit me really hard was, you know, like distant family members, like great aunts, great uncles.
Oh, yeah.
Which they were still, I mean, to me, death is sad altogether.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's about the closest. It's like distant aunts. I feel like I'm actually, I think we know it's been going on for a long time.
Right.
I'm actually glad that it's coming to the light now, because the technology and stuff that we have, it's been hidden for so long. So now it's coming to the light and it needs to be changed, you know? So it's just to show the world how really bad, you know, the system is, and how the government works. You know, it's just, I'm just glad that things are coming to the light so things can be fixed. It needs to be fixed. I'm glad we're coming together as a country and starting to vote and realize how our, you know, voice matters, and hopefully we can get change, you know, in the system, because it's not right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if we would have voted and nothing changed, we would have been back at the same place where we were. My name is Paronte Mitchell. Paronte, P-A-R-O-N-T-A. That's on Facebook, Paronte Mitchell. Instagram is TaylorMade. Twitter is Ornez Tay.